Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for the support that you guys have been giving me. So today we're gonna talk about some more transfer news. A lot of stories have been coming out this morning, so I just want to go over those really quick with you guys. Before I go with that, please like the video and please keep subscribing if you are new. So the first news that I want to talk to you guys about is David De Gea. So apparently, David De Gea signed a contract extension with Manchester United only for the club to back out of the agreed proposal. De Gea agreed to a drastic reduction on his current contract of 375 k per week, but the club did not. But then the club backed out, and then they are not signing his new deal. So that's kind of disappointing for David De Gea, of course. I know that he's a massive fan of the club as well. But for Manchester United to be doing this to potentially like a club legend, it's really sad to see. However, I do feel like Eric Ten Hag did make up his mind before the season ended. I think initially he was okay with David De Gea, and then he had other priorities that he wanted to sign. But the performances against Sevilla, a lot of like distribution errors, and then in the final of the FA Cup as well. I think Eric Ten Hag came to the conclusion that no, this guy can't be like our number one. So I think the reduced terms are gonna go like even lower, and then I think Ten Hag wants a new keeper. Onana has been in the news. The good thing is that Onana like plays for Inter Milan, and then they owe us money for Lukaku. So that might help smooth the deal. I think it's quoted 50 million euros for Onana, and I think it's cheaper than Costa. I'm not sure who the better keeper is, but I've been hearing from friends that Onana is really good shot stopping wise as well. So I have no problems if we sign Onana and then potentially either get rid of David De Gea or have him as a number two with like really low wages. Um, a lot of people are saying that we should, with like David De Gea should be leaving or shouldn't be our number two. It's up to you guys. Comment below what do you guys think? Should David De Gea leave or should he try to be number two and then push Onana or Diego Costa? For me, I don't have any problems if De Gea stays as number two as long as we get a new keeper. The new keeper has to be better than David De Gea, and then he has to be the new number one. As long as Onana plays like the Premier League games, and then David De Gea gets like EFL, and then maybe FA Cups, maybe like group matches in the Champions League. I'm okay with that for now. I know like it's big shoes to fill for a Man United goalkeeper, so Onana might be a little bit more pressured. So Ten Hag can make a switch if needed, but no problems for me if David De Gea stays as number two. The problem would start if he stays as number one. I think if we don't sign a keeper or if we sign a new like young goalkeeper, I think that's going to be problematic as hell. And I'd really want Onana to be our number one, and then I'd like to see the switch from our goalkeeper situation. I'd really want David De Gea to either leave the club or be a number two. I can't see him, start for Man United in the Premier League games again. So the second thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is Mason Mount. This is coming from Fabrizio Romano, and he tweets, understand Chelsea and Manchester United are prepared for direct contact this week to make the final decision on Mason Mount deal. Man United direct to club direct club to club talks with will take place within 24 to 48 hours. Sorry, he said MUFC and then I thought it was Manchester United. But direct club to club talks will take place within 24 to 48 hours to understand how to proceed. Man United 55 million bid remain valid, but not forever. So apparently, Mason, like we want, Eric Ten Hag wants Mason Mount. Chelsea wanted 80 million for Mason Mount, which is ridiculous. Also because he only has 1 year left in his contract, and he's not planning to, sign a new contract. And then our first bid was 40 million. It was rejected immediately. And then they lowered the price for 70 million. They offered him for 70 million. United bid 45 million plus 5 million, so 50 million. They rejected that bid as well. And then United bid, and this is probably like they said that this is their final bid. That's going to be 50 million plus 5 million on add-ons, so it'll be 55 million. And then they rejected it, and then their final offer is 65 million. So there's a 10 million gap. I respect that Manchester United are not, immediately taking the 65 million, and they're standing their ground for 55 million. I think around 50 to 55 million would be a good price for Mason Mount. And if the club can do that, great. If they don't, I think they should just back away. I don't see them, Man United, giving Chelsea money so that they can buy a better player in Casado. So that's a little bit of worrying, but no problems for me, I don't mind signing him for 55 million or just walking away. And I think we're doing the right thing here. Mm, to be honest, Mason Mount is would not have been my priority midfield player. But then, who am I to criticize Eric Ten Hag? Obviously, he knows more than me, and so I have no problems if he's going for a player that he thinks can do well for the club. Um, but but the price tag, the caliber of the player, he only has 1 year left on his contract, and then. Romano, like I don't believe any other news and reports. It's just Romano or David Ornstein for me. So Romano said that Mason Mount said to Chelsea, either let me go to Man United, or I'm walking for free next season. I'm not signing the new contract. So it's up to Chelsea. The clubs are meeting, face to face to resolve this, and I think this will be resolved this week. Um, so our first game is going to be July 14th, and I think we will be seeing Mason Mount in Man United jersey by then. So I think it will be resolved, and I think 55 million would be the price for Mason Mount. Other thing that broke out this morning was Romano and David Ornstein tweeting about Harry Kane. So apparently, Bayern Munich have submitted an official bid for Harry Kane. It is going to be 70 million euros plus 10 million on add-ons. And then Romano did say that it was rejected by Bayern, and Spurs won't be accepting that kind of fee. So there you have it, guys. Harry Kane has been approached from different clubs. I was expecting him to be approached by by Madrid and by Bayern as well. Those two clubs do need a number nine, so we have competition. It's up to Levy if he wants to keep him or if he wants to let him go for free. If he wants to keep him and risk him going for free next season, or if he wants to get some money and then buy a replacement. So the jury, like the ball is on Levy's court. Um, I don't know. I don't know why Tottenham is making so big of a deal. If it was me, I would have taken the money, not 70 plus 10, but probably like 80 million quid or 90 million. Surely, because they need to get a replacement for Harry Kane as well. And next season, if he doesn't, if he goes out for a free agent, he can choose any club that he wants. So Tottenham will lose that power as well. So I'm hoping that Manchester United, we've been looking for a striker. We lost Ronaldo in November, so it's June right now. So it's been quite a few months that we've been looking for a striker. We need a striker and a goalkeeper. Those are the priorities. Eric Ten Hag and everyone in the club and outside the club knows that those are the priority signings. So I hope that we can not go with a bidding war, but at least talk to Tottenham, see what's going on. I have no problems. I would actually love to see Harry Kane or Osimhen play as a number nine behind Bruno Fernandes. Sorry, ahead of Bruno Fernandes. I think that would be lethal, and I'm expecting like you know us to be signing like a 20 goal, 30 goal striker rather than a young kid. But let's see how the takeover goes. Let's see the transfer budget. Let's see how much Hoyland is going to be, and we can go from there. But interesting that we now know that Bayern Munich are after Harry Kane and have made an official bid. So it's up to Man United if they want to go for Harry Kane or just Osimhen or um, I think Harry Kane would be a really good signing for Bayern. A lot of people are saying that he needs to break Alan Shearer's Premier League record. But having said that, if he goes to Bayern, he gets trophies. Like they're gonna win the league easily. And then the one thing that Harry Kane has been criticized all over his career is he hasn't won any trophies. So I think it's a good club for him. A couple of seasons in Bayern, win a couple of leagues, maybe compete in Champions League and maybe try to win the Champions League as well, or he can actually stay in the Premier League, maybe in Spurs or maybe join Man United, and then he can aim for the most goal scorers in the Premier League. So it's up to Harry Kane. I think he's a brilliant player, and I think he'll be a massive signing for Bayern or for Man United. So the other news is looks like Barcelona need to sell some players again, and Frankie De Jong might be in sale. Um, Look, I'm a big Frankie De Jong fan, but I, I can't do this summer. You know, so I'm not gonna talk about Frankie De Jong in this video. Maybe in the next video, if things get more serious, then we can talk about it. But for now, that would be it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe as well. And then comment. Would you want to see Mason Mount for 55 million? What do you think about the goalkeeping situation? Do you think that the club is disrespecting David De Gea for not giving him a contract? And let me know any strikers like that you guys think that Man United should be signing. And I think Harry Kane or Osimhen. But if you guys have any other strikers in your mind, comment down below. And thank you so much, and I'll see you on the next one.